नीचे रहने देना किसी को
कम करेंगे
हाँ वो तो कोई फॉलो करते रहे
वो तो रखेंगे बस इतना रखी कि जरा बिगड़े नहीं
कोई
बस ठीक है ऐसे बोलेंगे हैं नहीं मैं मतलब चलो चलो हमारे क्या करते हैं
वही आएंगे रखते गए अपना स्टैंड रखते गए इधर रनिंग वास्ते तो दे दूँगा तो फाइल दे दूँगा मैं जब पूछे कर रहा हूँ
खाना चाहता है
एक तीन तो आया गया तो कोई नहीं थी झाड़ू झाड़ू आ रही थी झाड़ू आ रही थी सारे दरवाजे बंद लग रही मगर चार्जिंग लग गया रहेगा इधर बैटरी चुपकी इधर ला दी ਉਹਨੂੰ ਦੋ ਬੈਟਰੀਆਂ ਚਾਰਜਰ ਲਾ ਕੇ ਦੇਤਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਉਵੇਂ ਚਾਰਜ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਹ ਲੈ ਚਾਰਜਰ ਆਹ ਲਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਬੋਰਡ ਹੈਗਾ ਬੋਰਡ ਦੇ ਲਾ ਕੀ ਵਾਈਫਾਈ ਹੋਣਾ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ
वाईफाई तो चलाया
हाँ तो वाईफाई तो चलेगा लोड सारे और एक बार लोड देगा
अपने चला
ऊपर चल गया टीवी चल रहा मेरे चल रहा आया पासे मार लूँगा सबर के रख लो फिर सबर के रख लो सबर को हम भी कोई चीज़ नहीं है यूट्यूब पे चलाओ सीधा फोन में चलाओ यूट्यूब पे चलाओ यूट्यूब पे खुलेगा चल गया अलग हो गया चल रहा है मेरा कोई दिक्कत नहीं है कौन है
अटेंडेंस लगाना है
इसी रूम में बैठ सकते
ना अपने को कोई नहीं दिखाना आपा नहीं जो दिखाना अपना फिक्स है अपना कोई रोला नहीं नहीं सर आपके डिपार्टमेंट में हाँ फोटो लैब से हाँ फोटो लैब देगा जी ना मैम कहाँ से मैं वही तो कह रहा हूँ वही मेरे को सुना दे कि कौन है मैं तो जानते गंतर लोग अपना तो सिंपल सा हुआ है क्या सही है वो हैं कहाँ गए अच्छा चांदी चौक है ऐसे बोला क्या बैग में रखूँगा बाहर नहीं रखूँगा ये और लोग सीधे शाम को 4 बजेंगे यार 4 तो नहीं बजते और 2:30 बजता सारा बंद कर दिया मैंने, डिस्प्ले इसमें डिस्प्ले तो कुछ है ही नहीं।
ये प्लस एक सिंबल देख रहे हैं, ये प्लस का सिंबल दिख रहा है ना,
ये प्लस ये तो रिकॉर्डिंग का होएगा, कहीं भी वो करोगे ये थोड़ी जाएगा, ये नहीं जाएगा भाई। फोकस की में करेगा वो, ये तो फोकस का ऑप्शन है ये। हाँ ये तो जाएगा। ये अब एक बात है ना, ये कैसे वो करेगा? ये देखो ना, ये देखो अब ये थोड़ी जाएगा।
नहीं मैं इसकी बात करूँ जो प्लस की।
हाँ ये वही है ना,
वही है ना।
हाँ उसी का ये फोकस है, ये नहीं जाएगा। बाकी तो डिस्प्ले सारी उड़ा दी ना हमने, बाकी तो डिस्प्ले कुछ है ही नहीं हमारे।
कोई बात नहीं, अगर आ रहा है प्लस का कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है।
हाँ वही है, क्योंकि ये भी तो उसमें जो अपना वो करना है ना।
Good morning, everybody. The academic session is getting ready. In moments, we are going to start the program. Please settle down.
आप प्लस आ रहे हैं उड़ जाता है
If your friends are missing, please call them, ask them to take their seats, occupy their seats immediately.
मेन्यू कितने था? मार्कर ऑफ कर दो, मार्कर ऑन है।
कोई बात नहीं, बाकी जब नहीं हो रहा तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
ऑन आ रहा है। पार्किंग थोड़ी ऑफ करनी है, ये मार्कर ऑफ करना है।
हो रहा है तो ठीक नहीं, तो सही से लाइट
बंद करा
अगर हो रहा है तो
कोई अभी चेक कर लेता हूँ।
एक कैमरा
एक्चुअली कैमरा फोकस होता है ना।
एक सेकंड दो।
उनको बोलो एक केवल अपना कैमरा
अपना दिखा एक नंबर।
अरे यार
एक नंबर
मोनो कैमरा वाले को बोलो सिंगल फोकस करके यहाँ तो फोकस नहीं करेगा।
दूसरे कैमरा नहीं
हाँ सिंगल ही है वो, मेरे को पता है शायद सिंगल ही है। हो गया? हाँ ठीक है। कोई नहीं है,
मैं देख कोई बात नहीं, देख लेता हूँ। अभी एक सेकंड रुको, एक सेकंड रखो ना।
लाइव
डिस्प्ले जी मिलेगा। फ्रेम रेट
लाइव
ये सीधा है इसका एक कलम तो नहीं होता
ये स्टैंड चलेगा उल्टा हुआ
हो गया खड़ा हो
भाई
स्टैंड को हाँ कोई नहीं कर लेंगे तो उठा लेंगे
हाँ हो गया सर, थोड़ा साइड में आ जाइए, इस साइड आ जाइए,
ये साइड
उनको सर्कल बोलना थोड़ा लाइव चल रहा है ना ये।
उल्टा लगा हुआ है हेड भी उल्टा लगा रहा है फिर हेड निकाल लो एक्स्ट्रा हेड हेड उल्टा लगा हुआ है और कैसे करेंगे व्हाट्सएप खाली कर देना
We are going to start with our program shortly. All are requested to stand when the academic procession enters the hall and remain standing till members of the procession are seated. And at the close of the convocation, all are requested to remain standing till the academic procession leaves the hall. Please switch off your mobile phones. Photography is prohibited during the proceedings. The program is live on the NDRI YouTube channel.
किसकी है ये टीम?
अपना दे दे कैमरा, बस ये वाला बंद कर दे। ठीक है, करवा दो। हेलो।
Please settle down. The academic procession is going to enter the auditorium very soon. Please take your seats.
ये वाला तो बंद नहीं होगा, नीचे वाला भी बंद नहीं होगा, ये वाला बंद कर सकते हो, पर बंद ऐसे कि जैसे खुले रहते हो कुछ।
हेलो
कौन से 10 साल पहले कोई ठीक है।
The procession is going to enter the auditorium. As soon as they start entering, please rise and remain standing till the procession members take their seats on the stage.
बाल में करना अभी से कर लो फिर नहीं करना फिर करना तेरे लिए
स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पति दधातु ॐ ऋतद्वस्वा मरुतः ऋषिन्मातरः शुभं यावानो विदधे कुशलमयः अग्निशिवा मनवः सूरचक्षुषु विश्वेनो देवा अवशागमग्निः भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवा भद्रं पश्येमाक्षप्रियजतराः स्थैरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टवागं सस्तनो बृहषेमहि देवहितं जदायुः शतविन्नो सर्दो अन्ति देव जत्रा नश्चक्राजरशं तनो नाम उत्तराशो जत्र पितरो भवन्ति मानो मर्यारीरिक्ता युर्गन्तोः अदितिरन्तरिक्षमदितिर्माता श पिता श पुत्रः विश्वे देव अदितिः पञ्चजना अदित्रिजातमदित्रिजनितं द्योहौ शान्तिरन्तरिक्षगं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिरापः शान्तिरोहृदयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्तिः शान्तिः सुशान्तिर्भवतु.
A very good morning and a warm welcome to all invited guests, faculty, students, degree recipients, parents, press and media to the 20th convocation of ICAR NDRI deemed university. I request Dr. Dheer Singh, Director and Vice Chancellor, ICAR NDRI deemed university, to welcome our honorable guests with a bouquet of flowers. Dr. Praboda, a very warm welcome. Thank you so much, sir.
Director sir, may I request you to please declare the 20th convocation of ICAR National Dairy Research Institute, Deemed University open.
I declare the 20th convocation of ICAR NDRI deemed university open.
For an auspicious beginning of the program, our B.Tech students will now invoke the blessings of Goddess Saraswati while the dignitaries on the dais light the ceremonial lamp.
He Sharde Ma, शारदे मां, हे शारदे मां, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे मां। तू स्वर की देवी, ये संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है, हर गीत तुझसे। हम हैं अकेले, हम हैं अधूरे, तेरी शरण में हमें प्यार दे मां। हे शारदे मां, हे शारदे मां, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे मां।
I request the Director, ICAR NDRI deemed University, to read the convocation report.
Very good morning. The most respectable Padam Bhushan, Dr. R.S. Parodaji, the former Director General, ICR and Secretariat Chairman Tawaz, the Chief Guest of 20th Convocation, ICR and DRI, Dr. K.M. Bajwarwa, former Vice Chancellor, AAU, the Assam Agriculture University, Johara, the former DDG, Animal Science, Dr. B.R. Prakash Rao, Managing Director, Prakash Food and Feed Private Limited, Chennai, Dr. M.S. Chavan, Vice Chancellor, GBPU, Pantanagar University, and also the Honorary Member of Board of Management, NDRI. Dr. Triveni Dutt, Director, ICR, IVRI, Ijatnagar, and also the Member of Board Management. They are supposed to be joined, but unfortunately could not be because of some reason, but he is online. The Padam Shri Dr. M.L. Madan, former DDG Animal Science, former Vice Chancellor Duas, former Vice Chancellor Wapsu. The esteemed member of Board of Management and Academic Council, Director of ICR Institute located at Karnal, distinguished guests, Joint Director, Registrar, Head of Department, Faculty, and all the respectable retired faculty of NDRI and the sister institute located at Karnal, press and media, staff, student, and the proud parents, ladies and gentlemen. It is my proud privilege to welcome all of you to the 20th Convocation NDRI deemed University. It is a historic day, the announce of the primary institute in the august presence of our chief guest for inspiring the generation of agriculture scientists, academicians, students, and whole ICR fraternity in the last 50 years. A great visionary who worked tirelessly since early stage of Green Revolution till date and played a vital role in transforming Indian agriculture sector from food deficient to food surplus nation. We are extremely grateful to Dr. R.S. Parodaji for showering his blessing upon us on this momentous day. Thank you, sir. Welcome all of you. Now it is my proud privilege also to present actually this some of you the achievements of the NDRI, one of the most previous institute, and this slide is especially dedicated to the actually our esteemed guests, especially the parents of the student scholar, because we know our institute is not 1 or 2, 3 or 2 decades, but is a 100-year-old institution, which is instituted at 1923 as Imperial Institute of Animal Husbandry Dairying, established in Bangalore, which is later on shifted to 1950 National Research Institute, established in Karnal, and we got actually the status of Deemed University 1989. by the government at the university UGC. We have presently the 3 campuses, one main campus at Karnal, followed by the Bangalore, actually the parental campus at the south, and also cater the actually northeast and eastern region. We have a very excellent and very vibrant center at Kalyani. We have at present at this particular center has a 1400 acre of land to not the cater actually the university, but also for the feed and fodder. The total employee we have actually right now 900, scientists is approximately 155. The present list of student is more than 1,000, and this is really proud to be here that the share of the actually student is more than 32% as girl. We have a very defined actually the glory, and with and this our institute glory is because of we have a very great vision and goal as well as mandate. If you look actually our vision is to ensure the availability of quality milk and milk product at affordable cost, livelihood security up to the producer, as well as profitability to dairy sector, as well as to resource generation of human resource generation. The perfect goal is the R&D toward generation of dissemination of knowledge to improve the national milk herd of milk production enhancement, greater productivity of dairy industry, management aspect of dairy profession, leading to the social, economic, and environmental benefit. And that's actually the institute considered as a #1 several decades. We have a very clear-cut mandate of the 3, actually the research, human resource generation as the teaching, and also the dissemination of the developed technology to the farmer and industry. With this goal, we have actually celebrated this centenary year last year, which is witnessed by our Honorable President, Madam, and she blessed actually our student last year during this convocation also. To cater actually our institute, why our institute is good, because we have a very good livestock research center, and that's make actually our animal livestock students to be acquainted with the complete actually the livestock knowledge. And we have institute possess an elite herd of 430 Sahiwal, 143 Tarparkar, 161 Gir, 350 Murrah fellows, 237 current breed, which is the breed developed by our NDRI. 09, that's 9 current fees. This is also developed, but we are still looking for that, how it is could not be, so that we are looking forward for this. 273 good. And we are producing approximately 3,000 kg milk per day. Apart from that, actually, because we know our institute has a strength that we have production and processing also. So whatever the milk actually produced, our student in different processing department also get acquainted with the processing ability of the milk to make them ready for industry across the nation. And so that's to meet this actually requirement. We have a self-sufficient dairy. Dairy has been running since under revolving fund. That's we generate it and we actually sustain ourselves. There is no fund for this as far as experimental dairy plant is concerned. And this completely, let me share it, this experimental dairy is completely run by our students. State-of-art commercial dairy plant providing the practical teaching and training student research facility to the scientists. We have actually this, because our institute is not only research but also teaching institute, that's we have a status of deemed university, and we impart actually, as far as deemed university is concerned, generally it is higher education, but we also actually impart B.Tech degree, that is our flagship program of NDRI. There is no other institute, actually we are being very, and let me share this, because of BT, at least 80% of the R&D and in industry is the student, and most of the actually R&D in different, whether it's private or government organization, our alumni is work into their discipline. We have actually, apart from that, we also master and PhD in 14 disciplines. These are discipline, and this is basically production, processing, as well as social work. I'm not doing. We have actually we admit actually more than 300 students every year, and the 4-year B.Tech degree, 2-year master degree, and the PhD is 3.5 years. So we are presently always there is more than 1,000 students at our campus. Make actually the vibrant actually research for the student and teacher. At the present today, and in every discipline, whether it is B.Tech, Master and PhD, there is approximately 30%, more than 30% actually our female girl, the female this girl student is there. This year we are going to impart 270 scholar degree, which is going to be witnessed all of you. As far as academic endeavor and alignment with the new education policy, these are the some of the actually activity under the NAHAP. We train our 102 students internationally this in last couple of years. During actually this training, only 21 students secured fellowship for higher study in US and Europe in this under the NAHAP. We organized 2 workshops to make the alignment with this new education policy, and also an enclave which is chaired by the Dr. K. Jambarwa, which is also here to receive actually honorary degree also today. The new courses we started because we have to be, this is the Government of India policy, and we have to be make our alignment with new education policy, because as today the Government of India's new education policy, deemed university status is going to be abolished as far as present status there, and we have to be converting to, we have to be moved from the deemed university to university. For that we have started 7 certificate and diploma courses, 1 PG diploma courses, and also we are thinking, we have still not, but being actually the PhD, the master and the bachelor degree into dairy technology, we are going to be start the food technology, but we are also looking another, and we are under discussion whether we should start as far as this undergraduate program in India. There is a lot of demand actually, because there is a lot of private colleges is open on. Institute NDRI has their own prestige. There is a student's demand, there is across the actually country. Why not we are starting at the graduation also, but we still are looking forward to be made. To align with this, with the new education policy, as well as our institute is recently reviewed by Honorable AM, and it also actually our Prime Minister's Nara that we have to be from local to global. And in that direction, we are looking forward to MOUs, and we have signed MOU with the 2 international universities to make our dual degree. What mean is that half of the degree actually our student will do here, and some of the part they are going to be across the world, and then they can complete jointly actually the degree is going to be awarded by international and national institution. For that actually we are also making the multiple entry and exit opportunity, so that some of our students, particularly our B.Tech students, they are used to get sometime before actually the degree, they get a job. So we are also making a provision that student, if they are getting a job, they can go, and then whenever they get the time, they can come back and make the degree complete as part of this institution. To make this also, make the Mecca University, because the ICR has been all from our council that we have to be develop a Mecca established. So this Mega University initiative, we join hand with our different institutions, not only at the canal, but also across actually the nation of ICR and other than the ICR institution. And we are going to be inculcate, and we are going to induct actually the faculty to teach in different diverse course action. And for that actually we developed 17 classrooms. Now in NDRI, none of the classes, all the class of actually the smart class, from anywhere into the world, we can take a class at any time and anywhere, whether it is evening or night. And we are making our student train that if there is excellent facility from across the world, we are ready to open the actually classes of the time also. That's we are going to be, and for that, the blended class learning program we have also started into this. Let me share a very briefly, actually I'm not going to share completely as far we have 155 scientists. We cannot share, but there is a, as far dairy production is concerned, we have a very first, we cloned actually using open technology, and we cloned it, which was witnessed by our Honorable President, Madam, last year. And this is also would like to be shared, because now for the great animal and also climate vigilance and so many other actually opportunities to make the actually livestock as we desire. And there is a technology called CRISPR, we commonly called a gene edited, and it is my really proud pleasure that our scientists have got actually the success of making gene edited buffalo itself and embryo also at NDRI. 13 female sex actually the sex sorted semen in NDRI, because we have a Sahiwal, the best germ class across the world, across the India, as far as IVAL is concerned. So we decided that why we not should make the actually herd should be a premier herd into this. So we implement the sex assorted technology, and recently we inseminated more than 150 animals, and it is my pleasure to share that already there is a 30 animals, 20 to 30 sahiwal has been produced by the sex semen, and we are going to replace this elite animal from the actually average animal. We all know that mastitis is a major problem and we consider as economic disease. But the reason is that because when the animal is going to be high yielding, their susceptibility as far as immunity is concerned, if there is any sort of actually the feed is concerned. So they actually encounter this as far as mastitis because this is an infection by some of the pathogen. So and the problem is that relapse, because we treat the antibiotic, that is also one issue. But after the treatment, because there is a microbe insert into the cell and that antibiotic cannot be tackled, so we develop actually natural nanoparticle isolated from milk itself and encapsulated antibiotic, and we have actually trying to treat, and this is under trial. If we got a success as far as this is concerned, this is going to be a major breakthrough as far as NDRI is going to be, and this is not only treating mastitis but also toward making the burden of the antibiotic used into the mastitis, which is always a concern and has been considered as and this is all because our scientists are so able, and we can get actually 950, almost 10 crore in 1 year through externally funded project. This is also a great achievement by NDRI. We also get consulting project because we are now opening, our Honorable Minister, Agriculture Minister has given me the power that you can open now. There is certain politician, if there is any issue, please discuss with us to make the actually, and now we are including there is industry also as collaborative partner as well as collaborative research, and we actually back this year almost 60-70 lakhs for this under this consultancy project and other contract project. Apart from that, we have 3 international great projects as far as Bill Gates and the organization with the collaboration. We back some of the project money. Apart from this, I would like to be share this year NDRI got actually the 2 crore rupees, 200 lakhs for the actually under the CSR, and they have, these are our alumni, and there is some of the company they have given us to make the infrastructure development at NDRI. As far as the processing is concerned, this is also be developing because NDRI is I think it is a premier institute and has been also recognized by the dairy industry, what we develop as far as the dipstics and very on the site actually. There is a method, but it is difficult actually across because our nation is dairy across the nation. It is very difficult that site we can detect whether the milk, if you are going to be collect, is the free from all contaminant. Almost every contaminant which is feasible, we develop. This year FSI said the sorbitol is not there, we also develop. And with this encouragement, we are going to make actually this, with all the actually industry in India. We have already wrote a letter to all the industry. Please let me know what is your problem. So we'll solve through this, and that's if there is going to be implemented, they are going to be used industry. Industry is going to be by us, our institute is going to be reached. We are going to get a revenue. Industry's problem is also going to be solved. We started this initiative with our NGA that graduate association. There is all B.Tech have a separate association. They also given me the CSR to make our infrastructure develop. Some of the actually alumni also given me the instrument for our student to be used. Apart from that, impact of the farmer also, we used to do several trainings on this. Approximately 40,000 students on the one-to-one actually that I'm not talking in Mela and this, we are going to import it, we imported the training to the almost 40,000 farmers across the world, across the country, not the only local as per Kannal is concerned. Let me share that NDRI is #1 reason is that quality publication, quality patent and quality technology commercialization. The publication record is very good, which can you can evidence from there. That is about 40% actually, 20% of publication is above the 10 NAS rating, which is also excellent into the almost 2 papers, every year, apart from the technology. If you look actually patent and technology is concerned, this is also the NDRI excellence into this in achievement. The total patent 85, and we get 50% actually are going to be got it. Generally, the people file actually the patent, but how much actually they are going to be commercialized, this is going to be granted, and we have a very great success. And similar, the same achievement into the development of technology. We commercialized 134 technologies so far, if you look. Even last year, we commercialized 14 technology, and we bagged actually almost 60 to 70 lakhs by commercializing. Let me share here, even only one day, 10 technology we commercialized to a very leading actually South company, Hudson, and they have actually at the rate of 50 lakhs from this. So this is also, which is going to be, and that's it shows that how much actually confidence and faith of dairy industry into the NDRI technology is concerned. So NDRI actually is always, it is never thought actually, so we thought why? Because we saw, we have been heard that NDRI logo by this actually, because this is actually the signature released by our then President Kalamji. So we actually make the trademark so that no one can use it, and that's we have fixed into our gate also. It is released by our honorary. This is the one I would like to be share into all the entire fraternity of our esteemed guest, esteemed chief guest, as well as eminent actually our fraternity, not only INDRA, ICR. It is always taught actually. If you look really, it is a matter of concern, the fund for research. This is well established, but whatever the fund we get actually as far as research is concerned, how much we invest into the research itself, you look. In terms of the getting chemical, in terms of the getting consumable, because this is a real research which is going to be on the bench, which is going to be translated into technology. Let me share it. In the last year, we actually spent actually almost only 200 lakhs, 2 crore, 200 lakhs means 2 crore. And this year, I make 100% just double actually and 4 crore rupees into the research and teaching, which is I am going to be into again actually into the coming year. The purpose is that because it is always discussed actually how much, and it is effort we are making is the support of all the NDRI faculty, because what we are generating, we are going to be used for our research also. So with this, we are going to be increase almost 100%. I am pretty sure if you ask any scientist of the NDRI, now we are not actually lack of fund is concerned till today. So we have also with this, because we get actually as far as some freedom from honorable minister, as well as our council, as well as the fund also. So we started some of the initiative. I would like to share all of you that project-based budgeting is going to be implemented at NDRI. This is demand of council not only today, but since long. We are committed that from this year, each and every project, whether it is student or PhD or master, is going to be funded project-based budgeting. Not a single money is going except just running infrastructure to the department, to the heads, and rest is going to our project. Implementation of technology readiness level, let me share it. This is international standard because earlier we make the projects. We make actually what go with the review and go with this. It's perfect. But we have to be declare actually now this is a standard level. If you are going to take a project, whether it is a research project, whether it's teaching project, or whether it is a PhD project, what level is? Suppose there is no concept is known, then it's 0. So you make a new concept, you can declare our concept is 0, and we are going to be just to make the concept is become 1. And 1, if it is a very novel, you can lift actually as far as subcategorically you want to leave that actually because of some reason, that concept is 1 is yours. And you can make actually your patent, you can make it actually as whatever it is you want, because this is a concept generated by you, so the credit should be go to you. But if you can carry on next actually and you reach to the level of 2 or 3 or 4, then if it is going to be commercialized is the level of 9. I'm going to be employed by next student as entrepreneur over and above degree seeker. Each and every student, I wish our faculty, we have already discussed each and every student, make a brief project also. It may be the answer to actually dairy industry, but the end of the actually the degree, not only get, of course he is going to get master and PhD degree, but once he gets actually master degree, he should go for the either sold that technology, get and whatever you want to do it, or he can take that technology and make the entrepreneurship. We have decided that student, if you want to, after the end of master and PhD, will fund from our TBI. Our TBI is very well recognized, we are established, and we are going to fund the student. If you want to be carry, actually, will support. If he is not going to be get support from Government of India in terms of the BRAC and other agencies, NDRI will fund to those students for their making incubation for making. And then not only this, I will provide our actually the platform just like our partner. If you want to be sold actually our product for the maximum to the 6 months, you can sold from NDRI on the India from the earth of NDRI, land of NDRI to get a confidence. So these are some. This is also understand, we know that actually the dengue and as per camel is diabetic and this. But we identify a lot of actually ingredient and the animal study also. A lot of peptide we isolated. We brief actually, we make a clinical trial, we make actually workshop and invited actually all the stakeholders of actually who are involved into the clinical trial, whether it's medical scientist, a medical doctor is there, or the policymaker is there of Government of India. And we decided that now we move to actually the clinical trial for the some of the ingredients, particularly non-bovine. Because non-bovine milk share is 4% as far as total milk production in India is concerned. Why not actually this goat and camel milk can be used as the therapeutic and nutraceutical aspect, so that the farmer who is rearing for that can be get benefited directly and also toward the health of the country's people. Apart from that, this is also one actually the flagship program that is running from this is long and multiplication of elite germplasm at farm using advanced cutting edge technology. We decided that we have to be demonstrated at the farm level. So we have decided that we have given an assignment and given the enough money that let us actually multiply our animal here also. And in future, if we can provide the embryo or the livestock from here, because till now we are only auction actually the animal. Our auction of animal, it's also very popular as far as across the actually the farmers is concerned. We have decided why not we can produce embryo and also heifer from here. We can sold it from NDRI, and you know the NDRI if we sold, we can sell and we can get a revenue also for our research, future research, but also we can generate for this, and also with the farmers is going to be benefit and make this actually more productivity into them. In addition, we already know there is a lot of actually Government India focus as far as the different AI and machine learning into dairy sector, developing a blockchain or the processing and as well as the production. We have decided that our livestock production system, LRC, should be a completely precision enabled. That's why our scientists, we discussed, our scientists have made a project, we submitted in government agency of more than 100 crores of this, and if we get it, we can change the transform livestock, precision livestock, not for productivity, but also as a model across the nation to demonstrate to the farmers into it. With this, we are going to end because we are only research teaching and the dissemination of knowledge. We organized the International Dairy Mela, and this year we could not organize this year. Here as far Karnal is concerned, it is postponed because of some reason. We are going to organize again, but I don't know, we'll decide the date later on. But we organize into our Kalyani Center. There is a very successful to cater the northeast. We are going to expand our Sahiwal across into northeast region, into the northeastern region also. And also we organize into the Jharkhand. And let me share it. In very short notice, we organize a Mela into the Jharkhand in Chaibasa, in tribal area, because we have a TSP assignment also. We have a fund for TSP. And more than in one day, more than 4,000 farmers is visited our stall and dairy, because it was the first actually dairy Mela Honorary Minister inaugurated it. He was very happy. He shared it, and he announced from the actually that India is going to be some project to make the actually livestock sector into the productivity using some of the service sector. And they asked me to submit a project, and we are going to submit a project to tackle actually the Northern region and the tribal area or into the core project. This, once again, thank you very much for listening. Once again, all of you to be witness for this our convocation, which is one of the actually, you can say the best, and it's one of the most important festival of any academic institution. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We now have the presentation of Honoris Causa, Doctorate of Science degree.
कर दिया सर को
I request Director and Vice Chancellor of ICR National Dairy Research Institute, DIM University, to read the brief citation of distinguished awardee for the Honoris Causa degree. First to Dr. K.M. Bajirwala, the former Vice Chancellor and probably the longest service Vice Chancellor of Assam Agriculture University, Jorhat, and former Deputy Director General, University.
Proud privilege to read the citation of legendary livestock scientist, Dr. K.M. Bajirwala, has been credited with the development of unique 6 integrated farming system model for northeastern region, pig breed, and pig housing model, popularization of AI in the pig and method. Dr. Bajirwala led a team that has transformed number of technology to the farming community through northeastern region and the instrumental in making these states in food sufficient. Served as a director NRC of Maithun, director of ICR Research Complex for NEH region, deputy director general animal science, vice chancellor of Assam Agriculture University, Jorhat, and brought the several reform and accomplishment. Dr. Bajirwala is awarded with the prestigious Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad Award twice, Basant Rao Naik Award Fellowship for National Academy of Veterinary Science, National Academy of Agriculture Sciences, NAS, and ICR National Dairy Research Institute Canal Field honored in bestowing the honorary CASA degree to Dr. K.M. Bajirwala on 20th convocation.
Dr. R.S. Prabhakar to confer the Doctorate of Science on this degree. Dr. D.V.R. Prakash Rao, the Managing Director, Prakash Foods and Feed Private Limited, Chennai.
Dr. D.V.R. Prakash Rao is a acclaimed expert and industrialist in animal nutrition industry. He started his career as a FAO consultant. Dr. Rao established his own enterprise, Prakash Food and Feed Private Limited at Chennai, which has created a niche in animal feed and supplement business since last 46 years. He has been appreciated and acknowledged by the peers because of continuous zeal in creativity and innovation, especially in agriculture by-product utilization. Dr. Rao has done his bestowing the honorary CASA degree to Dr. D.B.K. Prakash Rao on 20th convocation.
Confer the Doctorate of Science on this CASA degree to Dr. D.V.R. Prakash Rao.
We now move on to the presentation of candidates for the award of PhD degrees.
I request Honorable Director and Vice Chancellor of ICR National Dairy Research Institute, Deemed University, for the award of PhD degree.
Let the candidate for the award of degree of Doctor of Philosophy be presented.
Head Dairy Microbiology.
प्रशांत गोयल, चांदनी पियर, बसवा प्रभु, रणवीर सोनिया अशोक, दशहरिया विशाली लेखचंद.
Head Dairy Chemistry. Sonu KS. Head Dairy Technology.
अनुपमा, समीम हुसैन, प्रतीक्षा, चांदनी, चंद्रमोहन, प्रिया यावले, एलिजाबेथ थॉमस.
Head Dairy Engineering.
प्रियंका, चौहान भावेश भगवान, भगत पूजा निवृत्ति, श्री रामुलु, अमित कुमार जुनेजा, शरण बसवा, सीथू बीजी, नागा रत्ना, अभिनाश पी, बनश्री नस्कर.
Animal Biochemistry.
रोहित कुमार शुक्ला, संजय शर्मा, सामेनी दीपिका.
Head Animal Biotechnology.
अंकित, गौरव त्रिपाठी, गौतम कुमार, कुमारी रिंका, सीमा कर्णवाल, महंतेश एंड राशि.
Head Animal Genetics and Breeding.
सुब्रोत कलाई, अमिया संतोष, शिवम भारद्वाज.
Head Livestock Production and Management.
कैरोलिना, गायत्री एस लाल, श्वेतांबरी जमवाल, हिमानी तिवारी.
Animal Reproduction, Veterinary Gynecology and Obstetrics.
नदीम शाह, देवाजीती सरकार, दिलीप कुमार यादव.
Head Animal Nutrition.
वाल संजय दिगंबर, सुशील कुमार यादव, सचिन त्रिपुरा, विनय भिबी, दाईगुड़े वैभव दिलीप, नालापारा हार्दिक कुमार भूपति.
Head Animal Physiology.
विश्व रंजन उपाध्याय.
Head Agricultural Economics.
श्वेता बिजला, कमलेश कुमार आचार्य, उन्नी रवि शंकर पी, पौलमी रे, अभिजीत दास.
Head Agricultural Extension Education.
प्रिया जोयकार, गायत्री जीएन, मंजुनाथ केवी, मन्नू नायक जी, पवित्रा कल्लासो, अनिल कुमार रेड्डी, नेहा सिंह, चेतन पाटिल, राहुल बेलाई.
Head Agronomy.
मूल सिंह जिनोरिया, दीपक कुमार, सूर्यकांता कश्यप, कवीम BR and Brijesh Kumar.
Sir, I present to you the candidate from different disciplines of ICR National Dairy Research Institute, Deemed University, who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in their respective discipline, to which I may pray that they may be admitted.
By virtue of authority vested in me as the Director of National Dairy Research Institute, Deemed University, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, and I charge you that ever in your life you prove worthy of the same.
I will request our Honorable Director Sir to kindly escort the Chief Guest.
सिंगल फोकस कीजिए केवल। हाँ वही अब सिंगल फोकस करिए, सिंगल फोकस कीजिए तो डिग्री मिलेगा। सिंगल कौन सा करेगा? ये सामने 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 वाला। हाँ वो कर देता हूँ, डबल में ये छोटा कर देता हूँ, छोटा कर देता हूँ। हटा दीजिए, कोई फर्क नहीं हटा दीजिए। कभी आप डिग्री मिला सिंगल दिखाइए आप डिग्री दिखाइए। हाँ बस ठीक है।
We now move on to the presentation of candidates for the award of Master's degree.
I request Honorable Director and Vice Chancellor of ICR National Degree Research Institute, Karnal Dean University, to award the Master's degree.
Let the candidate for award of Master degree be presented. Dairy microbiology.
Rishabh Majumdar, Divya, Rudrakshi Bajaj, Shreya Talal.
Food safety and quality assurance.
Sushma PS, Shailaja Gauri Shankar Shinde, Panala Sai Charan Reddy, Pushpalata K, Ganga A.
Dairy chemistry.
विकल सुरेश, देशमुख राजेश, चैताली, निशिगंधा, भूगोल देशमुख, शुभम हरिदास मस्तूर, अभय पांडे.
Dairy technology.
मननप्रीत सिंह, विवेक कुमावत, मानस सरकार, आदित्य सुरोज, अजय एकनाथ करमले, सुभालक्ष्मी पांडे, हरीश गणेश राव, विक्रम, हमीदुर रहमान, अनिल वी, रोहन रॉय, अशरफ नोमन खान.
Dairy engineering.
अरजीत रे, विनोद कुमार शर्मा.
Animal biochemistry.
Aditi Ghosh, Nisha, Pratiksha Singh, M. Sulochana, and Sweta Kumari.
Animal biotechnology.
जानवी, के मेघना, मनीषा चौधरी, तारुषी त्यागी, शिवा, श्रेया मल्होत्रा, नालापति अनुषा, कंशिका पाल, रितिका चौहान, अनमोल सैनी, कृति कमल, and Tara Asim Pushpa.
Animal genetics and breeding.
दिव्यांशा कर, शरद कुमार टी, करण मेहर, प्रीतम पाल, अमृतांशु उपाध्याय and प्रद्युत दास.
Livestock production and management.
मंगेश्वरम एम, श्रुति आर्या, अंशुल गौतम, सुनीता डिडेल.
Veterinary gynecology and obstetrics.
अपर्णा राज, सांची कमल, दिव्यांशु लखनपाल.
Animal nutrition.
भागवत जागृति दिलीप, अखिल के, सिमरन कंबोज, यामिनी खत्री.
Animal physiology.
अनीश कौल, रूहानी शर्मा, मनीषा.
Agricultural economics.
सुब्रत बर्मन, चिंतम रेड्डी, विजय वर्धन रेड्डी, कोड्डा रामाराजय रेड्डी, विनोद राज एम जे, संतोष कुमार बिजाकल, कृष्ण आहूजा.
Agricultural extension education.
अनुजे, शीतल बेरी, निहा पडालिया, मेबोम टिम्बा, सूर्या केटी, विनय एस, श्रीपाली भारद्वाज, जी श्रीजा रेड्डी, पी अखिला.
And lastly, agronomy.
रोहित सिंह महापात्रा, कपिल नागर.
Sir, I present to you the candidates from different disciplines of ICR and DRI deemed university who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Master of Science, Master of Veterinary Science, Master of Technology in their respective disciplines, to which I pray that they may be admitted.
By virtue of authority vested in me as the Director of National Dairy Research Institute, deemed university, I admit you to the Master of Science, Master of Veterinary Science, and Master of Technology, and I charge you that ever in your life you prove worthy of the same.
We now proceed to presentation of candidates for the award of Bachelor of Dairy Technology degree.
I request Director and Vice Chancellor, ICR and DRIMD University to award the B.Tech degree.
Let the candidate for award of bachelor degree be presented.
Head Dairy Technology.
प्रतीक नरवाल, अदिति, चेतन सोनी, इप्सिता कश्यप, स्नेहाद्री महंता, प्रीति रानी, एम चांगटे, जसनप्रीत सिंह, माधव शर्मा, प्रिंस, डेविड हैकेट, कृतिक सिंह, आरुषि, ऋतुराज कुमार, सुजानिया हुसन, श्रवण सोनी, अंकित, आदित्य नरवाल, वैशाली सिंह, गौरव कुमार, गरिमा, उमेश कुमार, शैलेंद्र, दीपशिखा नागपुरे, पंकज राठौर, अरमान सिंह, यशवंत, शिवम पटेल, गुरमत सिंह, निर्मल कुमावत, अनिकेत कुमार, हर्षल, कुणाल, अजय नागर, आकाशदीप, वंश मिश्रा, दीपक, गौरव, खुशी सिंह, यतीम जिंदल, नरसिंह, डोलामणि डिप, नवदीप सिंह.
Sir, I present you the candidate who have been examined and found qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Dairy Technology, to which I pray that they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the Director of National Dairy Research Institute, Deemed University, I admit you to the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Dairy Technology, and I charge you that ever in your life you prove worthy of the same.
I will request Director Sir
we now have presentation of candidates for the award of degrees in absentia.
Sir, I present you the candidates who have been examined and eligible for the degree of B.Tech in Dairy Technology, Master of Science, Master of Veterinary Science, Master of Technology, and Bachelors of Philosophy, Doctor of Philosophy in their respective disciplines.
By virtue of authority vested in me, the Director of ICR National Dairy Research Institute, Deemed University, I admit the candidates whose names are given in the list to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Science, Master of Veterinary Science, and Master of Technology in their respective discipline, and Bachelor of Technology in Dairy Technology in absentia.
Administration of Diksha to the degree recipients.
I request Honorable Director and Vice Chancellor of National Dairy Research Institute, Deemed University, to administer Diksha to the degree recipient, and I request all the students to rise at their degree recipient to rise their seats.
I swear to use my knowledge and skill for the benefit of society. I swear to spend my youth to preserve the treasure of cultural heritage of India, that is, philosophy to live together, to work together, to think together, and progress together. I swear to serve the society conscientiously, with dignity, principles, and ethics. I swear not to waste my youth energy by indulging myself in such activities which bring bad name to my parents, teachers, institutes, and motherland. Jai Hind.
Now you can take your seats.
Presentation of candidates for Directors Gold Medal, Silver Medal, and Bronze Medal.
Let the candidate be presented for the award of Doctors, Directors Gold Medal, Silver Medal, and Bronze Medal.
I request Director ICR National Dairy Research Institute to present Director's Medal to the candidates, and I will request Director Research to kindly call them on the stage.
Thank you. First of all, doctoral program 22-23.
I will request Honorable Chief Guest to kindly.
The gold medal for PhD program goes to Ms. Priyanka, Dairy Engineering Division. From Agriculture, Extension and Education. He is not here. So next is bronze medal to Miss Elizabeth Thomas for Dairy Technology. For Master's Program 22-23. Gold medal goes to Ms. Aparna Raj from Animal Protection and Veterinary Gynecology. Silver medal Mr. Akhil K from Animal Nutrition. medal goes to Mr. Amritanshu Upadhyay from Animal Genetics and Breeding. For the B.Tech Dairy Technology, gold medal goes to Ms. Preeti Rani. Ms. Preeti Rani. Next, silver medal to Mr. Chetan Soni. Bronze medal to Mr. Narsingh.
Presentation of candidates for medals for best thesis research in doctoral and master's program.
So in the production group, the first prize goes to Dr. Gayatri S. Lal from Livestock Production and Management. For the processing group for the doctoral program, the award goes to Mr. Baswa Prabhu HN from Dairy Microbiology Division. In the social science and management, the award goes to Mr. Manjunath KB from Agriculture Extension and Education. In the master program for the production group, the award goes to Ms. Divyashakar from Animal Genetics and Breeding. In the processing group, the award goes to Mr. Manan Preet Singh from Dairy Technology Division. And lastly, for the best thesis for the master program in the social science and management group, the award goes to Ms. Sheetal Berry from Agriculture Extension and Education. Thank you.
Presentation of candidates for the award of merit certificates to PhD students.
Let the candidates be presented for the award of merit certificate.
Master's degree program for the year 2022-23. The students who have been found for the award of merit certificate: Chintam Reddy, Vijayvardhan Reddy, Agriculture Economics; Shweta Bidla, Agriculture Economics; Samaine Deepika, Animal Biochemistry; Vinay V, Animal Nutrition; Vishwaranjan Upadhyay, Animal Physiology; Ms. Priyanka, Dairy Engineering; Mr. Sonu K.S., Dairy Chemistry; Mr. Baswa Prabhu, Dairy Microbiology, Ms. Elizabeth Thomas, Dairy Technology, Ms. Himani Tiwari, Livestock Production and Management, Mr. Nadeem Shah, Animal Reproduction, Veterinary Gynecology and Obstetrics. I will request Honorable Chief Guest Sir and other dignitaries on the dais to please enter the secretary. Merit certificate for the master's program, Chintamani Vijayavardhan Reddy, Agriculture Economics, Tara Asim Pushpa, Animal Biotechnology, Amritanshu Upadhyay, Animal Genetics and Breeding, Akhil K, Animal Nutrition, Manisha, Animal Physiology, Galwale Nikhil Suresh, Dairy Chemistry, Rishabh Majumdar, Dairy Microbiology, Pandey Shubhalakshmi Sailesh, Dairy Technology, Shushma P.S., Food Safety and Quality Assurance, Mageshwaram M., Livestock Production and Management, Aparna Raj, Animal Reproduction, Veterinary Gynecology and Obstetrics.
Rani, Chetan Soni, Nursing, Kunal, Harshal, Aditi, Snehadri Mehta, Arman Singh, Navdeep Singh, Akash D.
These are all B.Tech students who are being awarded merit certificates. Presentation of certificate for Best Division of Institute for the year 2023.
May I request Honorable Director and Vice Chancellor of ICR National Dairy Research Institute, Karnal, Deemed University, to declare the Best Division Award for the year 2024 for their contribution and excellence in academic research, institute building and extension activity.
The Best Division Award for the year 2023 is conferred on Dairy Technology Division.
I will request the head of the division, Dairy Technology, some faculty member and students to come on the dais and to receive the Best Division Award from our Honorable Chief Guest. And I will also request all the dignitaries on the dais to please come forward.
Convocation address by the Chief Guest, Padma Bhushan Dr. R.S. Baroda ji.
Honorable Vice Chancellor and Director of this prestigious institute, Dr. M.S. Chauhan, former Director, my old friend and colleague, Dr. M.L. Madan, Dr. A.K. Singh, Dr. Rajesh Sharma, Dr. Gyanendra Singh, Dr. Goswami, and the recipients of the DSc Honoris Causa, again Dr. K.M. Bajar Barwa and Dr. Prakash Rao, members of the Board of Management, Academic Council, dear students, those who have received their degrees and awards, their proud parents, representatives of press and media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a matter of great privilege for me to be here on this 20th convocation of this prestigious institute, which has done remarkable service for the growth of dairy sector in the country. Today, we are not only the largest producers of milk, but we are also the largest consumers of milk. And it reminds me of my student time as well, when I joined the Indian Agriculture Research Institute. We didn't have food to eat. We had to import. We have come a long way. You are lucky, all those who have received the degrees and awards, that you are already globally recognized as a nation which has done wonders in terms of meeting the food and nutrition security. Our challenge today is of nutrition security, access to what we produce, especially the economic access, and that's why we are again happy that nation has important programs like National Food Security Act, in which free food is being provided to more than 800 million people. And we are also having now the programs like Manrega, providing opportunities for employment to those who didn't earlier have enough to earn and buy. Dr. Borlaug that time told me that cradles of success of Green Revolution were institution, human resource, and for dairy sector also, whenever we had discussions with Dr. Kurian, the great father of White Revolution, like Dr. Swaminathan, father of Green Revolution, recognized this very much and said that if we didn't have institutions and human resource, possibly whatever we have achieved will have not been possible. And whether green, blue, white, and now rainbow revolutions, they are all science-led. And they have really helped us to be global leaders today, even from begging bowl status to that of era of self-sufficiency, having the food reserve in our buffer stocks to the level of 75 million tons. We were introducing and rather importing 10 millions of tons of wheat at that time, and we didn't have money to buy. So dear graduates, all those who have earned their degrees and awards, I would like to congratulate you, but also would like to place before you the challenge that you have today, like challenge we had at that time of feeding our own people. And that challenge is today of meeting the sustainable development goals, to reduce level of poverty, which is still there to a level of almost 17 to 18%, and malnutrition. And I think this institution and all those who have graduated today have the challenge in terms of like 278, scholars have received their degrees today. They have the challenge of making sure that we address the concern of malnutrition, and the dairy sector is obviously an important one. We have achieved in this great successes. I'm told we have per capita availability higher than the global level to the extent of almost 400 grams per person. We also have accomplished by helping more than 50 million small farmers, the dairy sector. In fact, the government is talking of doubling farmers' income. And I say that I myself, in fact, came up from a farming family. My internship started with grazing animals during summer breaks. Your internship is different today. The other internship, in fact, was to see how we try to achieve the food security. And when I was doing my postdoctorate in UK, my gardener came and said that would you remain here in green pastures or would like to go back and serve your nation which needs food. I did have some offers, but that was the day decided to come back and work for our country to whatever level we can. At the 50th year of celebration, Dr. K.R. Narayanan, the then President in Central Hall of Parliament, had said that if India has achieved two significant things since independence, one is our food security, and the second is that we have increased our lifespan, doubled it. People used to have average age that time of 33 years. And now we are talking of 68. So we have come a long way, and to tell you frankly, when we started studying, we didn't have these kinds of facilities. When I tell my grandchildren that we used to clean the lamp every evening for study, they don't believe. Things have changed, and things have changed for good, which we don't realize and recognize. But again, I would say, having achieved so much in dairy sector, you have to see as to how do we make it yet more sustainable, more economical, more efficient, and how we improve. We have the largest number of livestock in our country compared to the rest of the world. Like now we are most populous nation in the world today, and in terms of livestock also, it is, I would say, if we are 131, then in case of livestock we have more than 500 million livestock population. And bovines, which you all especially deal with, the cattle and buffalo are 300 million. Nowhere in the world we have better breeds of livestock than what we have. Probably you already know it. But our average production still stands around 3 kg per day, as against the global average of about 10 kg and so on. How can we increase it 3 times? One would say, if we will increase so much, then what we will do of that milk? But the point is that that is the challenge also, that if you produce today, we are producing more than what possibly we need. It is a different question that people don't have access to it because of economic reasons. But otherwise, it has helped achieving, and today, globally, when you look at the concentration of malnourished children below 5 years of age who are protein deficient is the largest compared to any other nation in the world. We can't be happy on that scenario while having so much on one side and still. So we have to see as to how we provide more nutritious food, and climate change also is having its toll on all aspects, including on the dairy sector. And in that respect, we have to realize that about greenhouse gas emissions at the global level from the bovine animals is to the extent of 14.5%. And in agriculture, in India, about 13%, which we have from livestock, from misuse of fertilizers, and also from growing of rice crop. But the largest proportion of greenhouse gas emission in that context is of livestock. So how do you reduce it is also a challenge. And in Paris Agreement, we already have committed to reduce the carbon sink to the level of 3 billion tons of carbon equivalent. So that would require handling of the livestock more efficiently and managing them more effectively. We know if we provide good nutrition. I started my career at Haryana Agricultural University as a forage breeder. So I would say how important the feed and fodders are. And in dairy sector, you will survive if you have your own access to good feed and fodder. 60 to 70% cost is on that itself. So, but we see that the availability of fodder, the seed development of the fodder is in the grey area between the Ministry of Livestock and Ministry of Agriculture. The coordination, convergence, it's not that we don't have achievements there, but they are not reaching to the end user. We also have to realize that we cannot continue producing and consuming as we move forward. We shall have to capitalize the opportunities that are there now through globalization. But in that area, again, I think we are much behind, and we have to look at the opportunity. And when I said our productivity has to be increased, that is, sometimes people say in India the productivity of your wheat and even of rice is lower than the best in the world. I say that is the opportunity for us for future. If we say that we have greenhouse gas emission, I think it is much less in our region or in our country compared to when you have the livestock raised in those big farms where the emission is much, much higher. But I have also seen that if you provide better housing, better nutrition, you can reduce this to a greater extent. And that is the aspect which we have to also see. Of course, health side, vaccination, taking care of transbounded diseases are important and have to be tackled and taken care of. The concerns today when you want to export would be for the quality, also for food safety, for sanitation and phytosanitation aspects, and also the effort on value addition. I was happy that the Department of Dairy Technology got the best award, because what we need now is the technology. What we want is not only production but post-production management. And for post-production management, you need now technology. What you need is also, when you talk to the farmers, I have been the chairman of Haryana Farmers Commission for about 4 years. When I talked to the progressive farmers and told them what do they need, including the dairy farmers, they said we need not subsidy but we need good knowledge. And good knowledge of not what we are doing but what difference we can make in terms of improving our production and income. And in that scenario, I think again there are opportunities. We will have to look for to harness them. Now you can grow green fodder. The concentrate requirement is so high that availability is not even 50%. So sky's the limit. And I am happy some of the graduate here was already turned entrepreneur. And the time is now not for looking for white collar job, but to create jobs for others. So we call motivate and attract youth in agriculture. So when we talk to youth, they say we will enter into agriculture, but where are the opportunities, and can I also send my children to the same school for education where, sir, you had sent yours? Don't just tell us to remain in agriculture. And when I took agriculture as a discipline, all my classmates laughed at me. They said agriculture because subject hai. That was the time, and now we are happy that under new education policy, which we have been craving and asking and pleading for long, agricultural education has been now included in the school education and syllabus. This was not there before. जब बच्चे को यही नहीं पता कि आलू कहाँ लगता है, तो खेती क्या करेगा? In fact, this is a challenge, and that's why when we talk to the industry people, why don't you take our students for your requirement? Their answer was that, sir, they are all very good, but they don't have practical experience. They don't have reality of what are the problems at the field level. So immediately we started this rural work experience program. Ravi, at the cost of ICR, it is still continuing, I suppose, and that was for 6 months, that please send all the, because most of the students which we have now in our universities are not all rural, but also from urban areas. Obviously, you don't have to blame them because they were not exposed to that environment. And having said, I see that sky is the limit. There are now requirement of not only genetic enhancement but management. So you have to have paradigm shift for genetic enhancement as well as sustainable natural resource management. And in between comes the socio-economic aspect of making available the physical and ecological access to the food. And ecological access has now emerged more important after COVID-19, that you have to lay greater emphasis on local food system. You can't think of producing rice here and then sending it to West Bengal and to Tamil Nadu. Why not produce there itself where it is? And that's why the UN Year of Millets highlighted the importance. And I'm glad that you are using millets also in your technologies by having some kind of products developed using dairy sector. But then sometimes it wonders that we have the largest population of buffalo in our country, but on the other side we don't seem to be producing mozzarella cheese. And for all our children and their pizza, we have to import mozzarella cheese from Italy. And if you look at the history of the Silk Route, these buffaloes had gone from here to Afghanistan, to Uzbekistan, to Kazakhstan, to Azerbaijan, and even to Italy. Azerbaijan and Italy only are the two countries who have capitalized the strength of buffalo for milk. Others had eaten them and forgotten them. But then it is to be seen that how can we also be the global leader, and when we organize a national seminar for dairy sector, we realize that if we have to remain leader at a global level, then possibly we will have to think out of box. Business as usual, and to remain happy that I am the largest milk producer and I will continue is not going to help, because you cannot capture the global market with this kind of attitude. And to capture global market, you would require innovations which are disruptive, like cell phone. Everyone has it. I can use my cell phone to start the tube well at my village in Ajmer. That kind of the technology is now emerging and is available. We have again emphasis on improving our local breeds. They are, unique, I would say, whether you call of Rathi breed or you call of Bunny, Buffalo, and Sahiwal was talked, and enormous opportunities of those, and they need to be improved. And to improve them, you cannot just do it by having a farm of 200 or 500 cattle on and try to improve the genetic. You have biotechnology, CRISPR-Cas. Also, this institution is known for breeding cis-Karan at one time. You also are the first for embryo transplanting. You are also known now for using the semen, though the semen technology has to be also perfected in our own laboratory. Why still we depend on those machines which some of the firms have monopoly on, and go and get our, and then availability of semen, and the quality semen, and why should we not have the vocational programs at these universities and institutions now for creating more paravet, creating more extension people, for providing private extension, for going in for supplying and providing inputs, and to become entrepreneurs. I think Dr. Prakash Rao is also an entrepreneur who got DSA degree. Possibly these success stories should be known. In Haryana, I went to a farmer who is not dairy graduate, but perhaps is the best farm ever I have seen in the whole world. is of that farmer. I don't know how many of you have visited. It is in Jheel. It is Lakshya Dairy. It is of Mr. Redu, and he has got 2,000 buffaloes. Which farm has more than 500 buffaloes? So you just can't say that I will improve them because this is to be done. You definitely would require. And then all modern techniques he has got. Those buffaloes have the shower for them. They have also facility for rubbing them. They have also the opportunity for mineral brick, what you call. Even mineral brick is not available, which improves the digestibility to a greater extent. The silage making has all opportunities. Maize we are now growing, but I would say time would be short, cannot go on. But the sky is the limit. And then in terms of value addition, now today in the market you go, वो पुरानी बर्फी तो ढूंढने से नहीं मिलती है, वो कुछ और ही प्रोडक्ट बन गए उनके, उसमें काजू डल गया, उसमें पिस्ता डल गया, उसमें पता नहीं क्या क्या, and all types of colors are there, and they suit you. And then by value addition, Haldiram for 400 he is charging 1,000 per kilo. तो अकल तो है ना उसमें, तभी तो हुआ पैकिंग और प्रोडक्शन. Then looking at what can be kept for long period, self-help, life, all these aspects, whether it is self-life of cheese. And cheese, हम तो सिर्फ पनीर ही की बात करते हैं, चीज़ तो है ही नहीं हमारे सिस्टम में अभी कहीं. मार्केट में चले जाइए या कोई ट्रेड, तो वो भी अब नाउ वी आर ऑल्सो सेइंग विकसित भारत. अमृत काल की बात हो रही है, हमें विकसित भारत भी बनना है. तो विकसित भारत तो हम बन गए या बन जाएंगे, देयर इज नो डाउट अबाउट इट. But then we will also have to change our food basket. And also to see why not we can sell this barfi outside India. भाई हम क्यों खाएं? हम दूसरों की भी तो चीज़ें मंगा के खाते हैं. So we will have to have a strategy for export, long-term strategy. We have to also think as to what we can do to remain in forefront. And as I told you, dear graduates, you have got the opportunity of learning from perhaps the most prestigious institute in dairy in India. You are fortunate. This must have, because I saw students from all over India coming here. When I went to Pusa Institute, if I would have remained in Rajasthan, तो कूप मंडूक की तरह मैं सिर्फ अपने कुएं में ही देखता रहता, राजस्थान से बाहर कभी नहीं आता. When came to Delhi, I saw what India is. When you see, when you compete, when you see the culture, when you interact, unity and diversity, this all is great strength. And then when I went abroad, then I realized India कहाँ है दुनिया की नज़र में. So one is that you have to be worldly wise, but you must act locally. दुनिया में देख के जीन बैंक आ गए सब जगह से. मेरे पहले भी बहुत लोग रहे होंगे, जीन बैंक देख के आ गए, और जब मैं भी देख के आ गया, और अगर मेहनत नहीं करके जीन बैंक नहीं बनाते तो जीन बैंक तो नहीं बनती. So what you require is action on ground. We have seen the best institutions, best national agriculture research systems abroad. Our system is also quite strong, and we have tried to make it much stronger and perhaps one of the best today, at least in the Asian context. So these institutions are very important. They open your horizon to think, to become worldly wise, and to act locally. And for youth, you in dairy sector have more opportunities than in any other sector of agriculture for earning. much more opportunities for your livelihood and for employment generation. Or I tell you, if in my family we didn't have animals that time, और मैं गांव में अभी भी देखता हूँ कि अगर राजस्थान इज लार्जेस्ट मिल्क प्रोड्यूसर, वो राजस्थान की इकोनॉमी तो सारी जानवर पे ही है। अगर वो जानवर नहीं होते तो अब तो मर गए होते। 4 साल 5 साल के बाद में कभी कभी बारिश अच्छी होती थी, तो हमेशा अकाल ही अकालता रहता था। तो दिस प्रोवाइड्स यू मनी इन योर पॉकेट्स, एंड दिस प्रोवाइड्स यू थ्रू, थैंक्स टू अगेन कुरियन एंड ऑल, प्रोवाइड्स मनी टू द हैंड्स ऑफ द लेडी. Not because when I talk to the farmers of Haryana, women farmers, कि आपकी क्या प्रॉब्लम है, आपको क्या चाहिए, कहते हमारी एक ही प्रॉब्लम है कि जब हम प्रोड्यूस आती है तो वो मार्केट में हमारे चौधरी साहब नहीं जाने चाहिए, हमें भेजो, क्योंकि जब वो पैसा आएगा तो मैं अपने घर में अपने बच्चों पे खर्च करूँगी, पता ही नहीं चलता वो पैसा कहाँ जाता है. So empowering women, and when we had the global conference on women in agriculture, even I had to start an institute for women in agriculture. कहीं और नहीं होगा. Pratibha Patil had that time inaugurated it, and it came out very clearly. Also in FAO study that if you empower women, you can increase your production and productivity by 20 to 30%. And the best benefit is of household nutrition security. And the third indirect जो opportunity है, that is that if you engender them, then the population goes down, the growth of population goes down. Kerala was highest educated at that time, when 20 साल पहले की बात कर रहा हूँ, had the maximum girl students also, and today I am happy you also have all girl students getting good prizes, and the youth today who were here, I think you are the future of our nation. विकसित भारत हम तो देख पाएंगे कि नहीं, आप लोग तो बनाओगे, और इसका चैलेंज आप ले लीजिए, इसका चैलेंज आप ले लेंगे तभी कुछ आगे सफलता होगी. Much can be said, sky is the limit in all spheres. Now the dairy meeting which we had, another thing came up very clearly कि जो कुछ एफर्ट है वो इंडिविजुअल फार्मर्स के हैं और स्मॉल होल्डर फार्मर्स के हैं. Why not we now come together like cooperative movement? This cooperative movement from Gujarat had not started, but this cooperative movement, why it succeeded in Gujarat and Rajasthan? Because of honesty. Honesty was the only reason by which the cooperation came in. Otherwise, आप हरियाणा में सक्सेस नहीं हमारी हुई, आप यूपी में करा दीजिए, आप बिहार में करा दीजिए. पहली चीज़ है, जो भी कुछ करते हैं सब समाज को साथ लेके करने की बात है. अगर वो नहीं है तो cooperative will not be successful. So now what government is also talking of farmer producer organization. 10,000 aim is there, which I think has been almost accomplished, but more can be. And infrastructure development is the Ministry of Livestock, and fortunately now we have Ministry of Livestock and Dairy and Fishery, and we need to have a mission for livestock, like we had horticulture mission, and what amazing achievements we got there. The rainbow revolution. Today, while sitting here, you buy coconut at the same price as what I bought in Pondicherry only last month. Same price. And apple from here down south, the same price. Things have happened, and therefore in dairy now we have to go in for the paradigm shift from research to innovation. I am happy, Dr. Veer Singh, congratulations to you, your faculty members, all sitting here. They deserve all appreciation for the academic achievements you have. And I think you had been number 1 in all universities, including मेरा IRI भी आपसे पीछे रहा. NDRI, मैं हमेशा फील करता रहा NDRI पर NDRI में है तो दम है. The problem is that others, and you are directly linked with the users. You know their problems and you are connected, and others are probably not. And therefore, I say. Dairy sector has to grow, will grow. We have to think that now farmers become together and form their own dairies, like what I talked of Redu. He has his own dairy, his own trademark, Lakshya Dairy. वो कहता है अपने आप मेरी क्वालिटी से बिकता है, मैं कहीं जाता आता नहीं. He has his own feed plant and he produces fodder in entire village, on all farmers' farm, and he buys that feed and fodder and then provides to his dairy. कभी जाके विजिट करके देखिए, and I was so surprised to see 400 Holstein Friesian in high temperature of cheese being raised by him, and all automatic, not, bell bajegi, wo sab aayegi, they will come in the milk barn and then there will be 1 person or 2 person there, and then they will automatically go back to their. So things are happening here also. So we will require such success stories. There is one Nikki Pilania from, I think, Uttarakhand. We have from TAS published a success story recently, again on dairy farming and helping the entire village, and has created a dairy of her own. So sky is the limit. All kinds of achievements are possible. You have to think whether there is a market for it. The farmers here came to me, dairy farmers, and said, हमें तो आप अजोला की production technology बताओ. And no scientist ever told that ajola can be a good fodder. And those farmers from Kerala जाकर के अपने, so you have to get something which is good, which can happen. But in ajola, then he needed production all year round. So you have to make it all year round because of the temperature variation. So you have to have protected cultivation or all kinds of things. Now you have, in case of fodder, also aeroponics, hydroponics, protected cultivation. भाई क्या नहीं हो सकता? So let us know. I would like to say that sky is the limit. Dear friends, you are lucky to have gained your education at such a premier institution. Must think this as an opportunity. But when you go, don't think of only going for your own achievement. Keep the interest of the end user who is looking towards you. तो अपना भी काम करें पर सोसाइटी का भी कुछ ध्यान रखें, उसको बैलेंस को रखिएगा. That would be the great satisfaction for all of us. Dr. Abdul J. Kalam, when I had organized the Indian Science Congress at Pusa Institute in 2001, Prime Minister inaugurates the Science Congress. So I said, प्रेसिडेंट को भी बुलाना चाहिए, वो हमारे पुराने जान पहचान के भी थे. तो हमने कहा हम एक यूथ कांग्रेस शुरू कर देते हैं. So we started youth congress and he came and inaugurated. And then at that time he said that young people have high dreams, but for that high dreams that don't sleep. Be awake and work hard to achieve those dreams. And hard work and perseverance is the only way for success. No doubt you need gold medal, no doubt you have to be intelligent. But intelligence alone will not lead to the success. That would require hard work and For youth, if you have to go for entrepreneurship, look at the market needs, what is required, have handholding of an institution, backstopping on institution like this, and mentorship of चौहान साहब की पकड़ लो, हाथ किसी का पकड़ लो, mentorship, धीर सिंह जी का पकड़ लो, कि have whosoever is knowledgeable and then get the best and go and see what is the success in the field, how others are performing, how they have succeeded, and then I can tell you, you would be able to, because now there is support by the government also for youth, for farmer producer organizations, and for infrastructure, and also interest rate is hardly 3%, and allocations are also more than 15,000. But to the government we have been saying, let there be a mission on dairy at a national level to make all that difference and see that we continue remaining global leader in all spheres, not in by producing but in productivity, and to improve our breeds. Improve our breeds because they are the one who will provide you the sustenance against the climate change, because our breeds are very hardy. In field I had been going with animals, and 40 degree, 45 degree was a normal time even when we were children. And these animals, with what feed they get, or what kind of green fodder hardly they get, and still they give you the production and income for your living. So I wish you all the best, and lastly I would also like to say that our Indians perform and do best, but I was told that they do best when you have the enabling environment. So we have to create enabling environment. And we have to also see that in the globe, हम पे अंग्रेजों ने राज किया, आज हम अंग्रेजों पर राज नहीं कर रहे। ऋषि सुनाक कभी सोच सकते थे कि यूके का प्राइम मिनिस्टर एक भारतीय होगा? और आज अमेरिका की वाइस प्रेसिडेंट कमला हैरिस, कभी सोच सकते थे कि कोई हिंदुस्तानी अमेरिका का वाइस प्रेसिडेंट होगा? एंड व्हेन यू लुक एट वर्ल्ड बैंक, अजय बग्गा वर्ल्ड बैंक का प्रेसिडेंट होगा। आप गूगल ले लो, आप IBM ले लो, आप जो है पहले वो हमारी पेप्सी की भी इंडियन थी, हमारा सिटी बैंक का ले लो, वो भी इंडियन था। तो वी कैन एक्सेल, and excel why? Because we are very hard working, we don't interfere in other national politics, and we try to perform. And I therefore would like to tell my young friends who have graduated today that sky is the limit. We need gold students, but doesn't mean that you have to have gold only achieved in your class. For that, you require now a vision, a thinking, and where do we have to do, what I have to do, where I have to go, and you can be a very successful entrepreneur. And in dairy sector, extension is the biggest weak point. So knowledge to the farmer, and therefore private extension through पैरावेट की बात है, आर्टिफिशियल इंसेमिनेशन करिए, इवन वर्क आई वाज टोल्ड दैट द सक्सेस ऑफ द लाइवस्टॉक सेक्टर इज यंग काफ शुड बी डिवॉर्म, पर डिवॉर्मिंग कहाँ होती है? बिगनिंग में आप डिवॉर्मिंग कीजिए, वैक्सीनेशन दे दीजिए और फिर मिनरल पिक दे दीजिए, काफ़ी कुछ तो उसी से सक्सेस हो जाएगी। तो लेट अस हैव द फोकस ऑन दोज, और वो कहाँ मिलता है, क्वालिटी का मिलता है, रिस्पॉन्ड कर रहा है एंड therefore please think big, think hard and work hard to be the successful entrepreneur, extension agent, input provider, and I am sure that in future our country certainly as we achieve, we are already going in that direction. Our middle level income group is also now rising significantly. So things are happening and we will 26 January our theme of the parade was Viksit Bharat. तो हम तो विकसित भारत को है ही हैं, चाहे हम माने या ना माने, इसको 25 साल में और आगे ले जाए and we are today 7th largest exporter. I am sure we will be dairy sector also come ahead. Fishery से ज़्यादा हो रहा है, cotton से ज़्यादा हो रहा है, from fruits भी हो रहा है, पर milk में भी हमें देखना होगा कि how can we have our share and be globally competitive. And therefore my best wishes to all of you, to the parents. They are proud today. They must be all very happy that their children have achieved all these heights which possibly they dreamt, and I'm sure all faculty members must be also very happy that their students have done so well. So with this, Dr. Dheer Singh, to all your faculty members, to all other colleagues present here, my best wishes and congratulations for a successful conference.
Honorable Director, sir, may I request you to declare the 20th convocation of ICR National Dairy Research Institute, deemed university, closed.
I, the Director and Vice Chancellor of ICR NDRI, declare the 20th convocation of ICR National Dairy Research Institute, deemed university, closed.
I humbly request our Honorable Director and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Dheer Singh sir, to please present mementos to our Chief Guest, Dr. R.S. Baroda ji, and our Guest of Honor, Dr. M.S. Chauhan sir. Please remain seated. Please rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य
audience is requested to please remain standing till the academic procession leaves the auditorium. All degree recipients, please assemble near the front staircase for a group photograph with the dignitaries. Please assemble near the front staircase for a group photograph with the dignitaries. And everyone, all are requested, everyone who, the guests, faculty, parents, staff and students, everyone is invited to join for a cup of tea outside the auditorium. Thank you. Have a good evening.
स्टॉप कर दिया ना आपने? हाँ कर दो. एक सिंगल बस वो बंद कर दो. नहीं सेंटर नहीं है. बोर्ड ना कर दो. लाइट बंद कर दो. अभी नहीं खाली